it was good, obviously, to play against someone other than ourselves. You know, our guys been playing against each other, grinding in practice. I thought the game taught us a lot. You know, we knew that they were going to try to screen the heck out of us. For exhibition game one, we don't do a lot of scouting. We just rely on our system, and I kind of do that on purpose. And they did. They screened well. They cut hard. It really challenged us in those areas. I thought that that's going to be a really good thing for us moving forward. It's going to give us a chance to get some video and take a look at how we defended those screening actions. You know, they were really good in that area. I give them a lot of credit. They kept playing. You know, they're down 29 with 11 to go in here, and they kept playing, kept executing, kept screening, kept cutting. You know, obviously there were some things that we did, especially in the first half with 4 turnovers that I thought was good. I thought we had about a 6 or 7 possession stretch in the first half. We had a group of guys out there that got a bunch of stops in a row that really allowed us to go from a 5-6 point deficit to the 10-point halftime lead. I thought that was a good stretch. But all in all, I just thought they were tougher for the majority of the game. I thought we got to toughen up. You know, we got to have a little bit more junkyard dog in us when you're up by 29. And I didn't like that. But it's going to give us an opportunity tomorrow. We're going to come in, we'll clean it up, take a look at it, see where we can get better heading into next Friday's game against Lewis, exhibition game against Lewis. Questions for Mav and Michael?
I asked for both of you, just what did you maybe like about the high-level post-game you guys were able to run with each other?
Yeah, I'd say, I'll start. Matt and me play really well together. We both recognize when someone has a mismatch or a position, and we'll both flash, vice versa, whatever. And we look for our buddy. That's what Coach Groce, all the coaches emphasize, look for your buddy, play buddy ball. And when the opportunity's there, I feel like we take advantage of that for the most part. So.
Yeah, I would just agree with that. I think we could have held some more. They were really worried about you know, fronting him and not letting him get touches. I think we could have flashed a little more, got him the ball in different places.
Michael, Coach wanted to see synchronization out of this game. Obviously, a slow start and a slow finish. What do you think were the reasons behind that?
I think especially in the end, we just let up. And I think that was kind of how it was last year too, where we just didn't finish the game. And I don't know, like Coach said, we need more of that junkyard dog mentality, and we didn't have that today. When we're up 29 with 11 minutes left, we got to keep pushing. Act like we're down or we're tied or whatever. And I feel like we played the scoreboard at times, and we definitely need to figure that out for sure.
It's for either of you guys. How nice was it to have Tracy and Mike Thorne out there?
I think it's great. I mean, 2 older guys, you know, they have it's going on 12 years of experience between both of them, which is you know, pretty unique, and I think they, you know, try to pass that on to younger guys, and then also just having them out there is really good because, you know, we haven't played with those guys in a while.
For either of you, how, you know, you've been practicing with him for a little while, so you've seen him play, but how did you feel like Tijon was up to speed in sort of a live game?
Yeah, I thought he played pretty well. I mean, first game out there, first college experience, and he has things to pick up and learn from like we all do, but I thought he made some really good passes. Sometimes we weren't even ready for him. We got to be more aware of that, and that will come with more experience and everything, but I thought he played pretty well and just some more room to grow still.
Yeah, obviously as a freshman, one of the biggest things is probably pace of game, and that's something that he's been working on. And like he alluded to about having Tracy and Mike out there, for him, Tracy is just you know, such a valuable resource. You know, learning from older guys, like I said, he's trying to, you know, kind of pass the torch along to the younger guys. And I think Tijon's, you know, trying to be a very good learner, kind of be like sponge-like, just kind of absorb some of that from Trace.
Anything else for the players? Okay, we'll let them go.
All right, fellas. See you all. Questions?
Up there.
John, after 2.5 years, 31 months, I think, since Tracy last played a game for you, even though it's an exhibition, what did it feel like to see him out there and just playing?
Well, it was great, man. I gave him a hug right before the tip-off. It was great to hear his name announced and realize that he's back out there. You know, no one deserves it more than him. You know, he's a special person and really a special player. So I thought he did some good things today. He was 4-0 assist to turnover ratio, and I thought he'll get more and more comfortable. I thought he had some good looks that he didn't knock down. He had a layup. We missed 3 layups in the first half. He had one of them where he's right at the rim. It's a layup. I mean, he usually makes that one. Had a couple other jump shot looks that were really good, clean, that he'd been making in practice. That stuff will come. But yeah, it was great to have him back out there.
Coach, what did you think of the level of ball movement, especially having Tracy back? Did you feel like it was where it needs to be? Can be worked on? Were you happy with it?
No, it's not even close. We're not in synchronization there yet. I thought there were some possessions that were okay, but I thought it stuck. I didn't think we cut very hard. I didn't think the ball moved. That was our point of emphasis at halftime. You know, we shot a higher percentage in the second half. You know, we'll watch the film and see how much that has to do with the ball movement. I thought we had some possessions where the ball really got flying around and then ended or culminated with Finke hitting Mav, or Mav hitting Finke. So that's some good ones. You know, we gotta do that more. I thought guys passed up jump shots that were open or put the ball on the floor when they shouldn't have. I thought that guys stood after passing. They got to move. You know, I thought our waiting and setting up of cuts off of screens, whether it was off the ball screens or in pick and roll situations, was just okay. You know, so we've got to get a little bit more synchronization there. I kind of knew that going into the game. That's why I used that buzzword that Jeremy mentioned there earlier. You know, because Thorne had been, you know, about 2 to 3 days on, 1 day off. J. Cole's been back 5 practices. Like, you know, I knew it was going to take a little bit of time, you know, to get that. And you know, fortunately for us, we still have 7 more practices and another exhibition game before the opener against SEMO. So we're going to max out every day and continue to head in the direction where we're a lot more synchronized, a lot more connected.
John, Mike Thorne, obviously fouled out, turnovers. Is this expected to Russ because you got to kind of be careful with him throughout the process?
Yeah, I think, well, up to this point we have been, and really just almost for preventative. I mean, he's fine. I mean, you know, but now we've kind of gotten through probably, you know, what is it, 22 or 23 days of the 30-day preseason. And so now he's able to go every day, and he's starting to get comfortable a little bit without wearing a brace, and just, you know, a little bit of synchronization of playing with his teammates, and conditioning's getting better. Like, you know, it's takes a little bit of time. I wish we could snap our fingers with him, but he's had a good attitude about it, and I'm confident that with the assistance of Fletch and Schmitty that we'll get him to where he needs to be here, hopefully sooner than later.
I guess with the idea of using this game to get more synchronized and just maybe just mesh a little better together, was it a missed opportunity? You know, maybe at the end of that second half where?
No, never missed opportunity. A circumstance where we can learn, obviously. We played a lot of different guys, a lot of combinations of guys, which I thought was good. We'll get a chance to watch the film and evaluate that, and see what it looks like, and go from there.
It looked like defensively for about a long stretch there, especially starting the second half. You guys are really active, hands on a lot of things, getting deflection things. What happened to try? They get a lot of points in the paint later on. What happened to try and change that?
I think he mentioned it. It's mindset. You know, mindset. You got to have more dog. You know, more killer, as Tracy would say. More dog. We didn't have that. You know. So we're going to try to find some guys that have that.
Coach? Scott.
I heard you mention on the bench, looking for post touches and see how many you had at a certain point.
Yeah, paint touches.
Did you feel like you got enough?
Never enough. I want more. I always want more. you know, obviously we got some guys that are gifted down there, and, you know, 2 of the guys that are gifted in addition to the 4 that we played today were sitting over there in street clothes, so we got about 5 or 6 guys that can really do some things down there. So we wanna try to get the ball to them in areas where they can do something with it productive for our team. Thanks, guys.